Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 41 for Monday, September the 22nd, 2008. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review a movie 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brungar and thank you very much for joining me. The film I'm going to review today is Harold and Kumar's Escape from Guantanamo Bay. This is the sequel to Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. This film is written and directed by John Hurwitz and Hayden Schlossberg, who actually directed the original. Who wrote and directed the original, I believe. This movie stars John Cho, Cal Penn, Rob Corddry, and Neil Patrick Harris. This film picks up right where the first film ends. Our two kind of Cheech and Chong heroes, Harold and Kumar, decide they're going to go to Amsterdam to woo Harold's crush, who's like a hot model, and along the way when they're in the airport, Kumar runs into one of his ex-girlfriends who's actually getting married to this successful white guy who President Bush is actually coming to the wedding. They get on the plane and they're on their way to Amsterdam, and Kumar actually smuggles on this kind of homemade bong he has. It's a smoke-free bong or something like that, and he brings a bunch of weed. They're in the bathroom together, and Harold runs off, and someone sees Kumar in the bathroom of the plane with this like glowing tubes, and the woman immediately assumes that it's a bomb. The U.S. Marshals arrest them and put them in Guantanamo Bay for being terrorists. And they escape, and Rob Corddry is on their tail. He's kind of this crazy U.S. government official who's an idiot, and they're trying to get all the way to Texas so Kumar can ruin the wedding, and they could talk to President Bush and try to get a pardon or something like that. I enjoyed the first Harold and Kumar. I don't think it's a masterpiece. I don't think it's the stoner Cheech and Chong classic like a lot of people make it out to be. To me, Grandma's Boy is probably my favorite stoner movie ever made. I liked the Cheech and Chong vibe with kind of the racial aspect to it, but it was very stupid. And this movie is more of the same, and that's a good or a bad thing depending on how you look at it. John Cho and Cal Penn are two really good actors. I really like John Cho a lot in this movie. He's very charming, very funny. Cal Penn does a good job, but I never really liked those characters. I feel like, you know, these characters get put into a lot of movies. It's the same characters that are in Superbad. It's that kind of odd couple thing, and I've never really cared for the smart alecky half of that. But he's good. I do think that this movie gets a little too dumb for its own good. There's a lot of dick and fart jokes that I don't think are very funny. I mean, I like those kind of jokes, but I don't just think seeing a goat take a crap is instant comedy, and I don't think adding a fart noise is comedy gold or anything like that, or guys blowing each other. I don't think that's instantly funny. I think that it relies on that a little too much throughout this movie, but luckily it felt like most of those jokes came very early on. Because what Harold and Kumar, I think, should do is satire racism and the war on terror, which they do a lot in this movie. If you're going to have a movie called Harold and Kumar with an Asian guy and an Indian guy, you really need to deal with the racial aspects, which this movie does a lot as it gets along, but I felt like the first kind of 20 minutes of this was just a bad kind of American Pie scary movie type film. Honestly, in my opinion, this movie is funniest whenever Neil Patrick Harris is in it. He was in the first one, and he is back in this one, and he is hysterical. He's playing the, you know, the coke-loving, he's eating mushrooms in this movie, he's drinking Jack Daniels as he drives, he's hallucinating and seeing unicorns, and it's so funny because, you know, now knowing that he's a homosexual, and I've seen him in interviews, and he's absolutely nothing like this character he's playing, it is that much funnier to see him playing it because he is having a blast, and the way he exits this film is so funny to me that was the funniest part of the movie. He goes down in a blaze of glory, and it is awesome. Honestly, I watched the unrated version, which was 107 minutes, which I think is 20 minutes too long for a movie like this. A movie like this needs to constantly move forward, else it falls flat, and I do think this movie falls flat in a couple times. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I wish this movie was more of a Dave Chappelle style movie than it was American Pie or Scary Movie or something like that. It's a solid movie. It's a 3 out of 5. Chances are, if this movie's on your radar and you wanted to see it, you already know you're going to like it. So if you guys are liking my reviews, make sure and subscribe. If you have any recommendations on any films you'd like to see me review, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.